Okay, so my people, make we start from where we stop in our last class. So our last class, wetin we dey try do sha na just for us to get our reusable button prop. So today, wetin I want us to do na to enhance this thing some more, make we make am look more like senior man. So for the last class, right, I think we stop here. So if I say okay, everything dey okay here, but for some reason we want make this color here be green, right? So wetin I go do na for me to come class name, I go say text, let's say green, and we'll say 500. If I save, like I don save now, e don compile, but we no dey see anything here. The problem na say at the moment we no dey fit override our default css styling. And if you remember the very first code wey we write when we dey build this thing, na say how we fit use override the default css, right? So that same thing wey we do na wetin we go do here using the tailwind merge. So if you remember, inside this class data we get our tailwind merge here, right? So na for us to just do comma and add that class name, but we no go do am here. Why? Because this component here no get access to that class name. So wetin we go do na to come inside this our button. We know say tailwind na hold the tailwind merge na hold this. So we dey see this our yellow bracket. So inside that our yellow bracket na be here. So wetin I go just do na to come here add class name. But if I do am like that, this guy go dey shout. Why? Because no class name inside here. So wetin I fit come do now na to just come here add class name. So if I do class name here now, this shouting don go. Now if I save here, we suppose see that change the moment this thing compile. Now awesome. So now we dey see that change. So wetin dey happen here na say we don override the default css. Now why we dey see this color dem change na say if we come here, you dey see this class name wey we put here. So this class name now don override the default, right? This class name as well don override the default. But then just to prove to una say this thing dey well, so if I come here do size, and inside this my size, inside this size, so inside this size I want make we take large. Yes. So if we save that, we go see this get started, which is here. The text go dey very big, okay, because na the default, e go override the default. So this thing still dey compile. Awesome. So you don see am now, right? So e dey take the preference, right? But this our css go make am override the primary default background color, right? I believe say that one dey clear. So that one makes sense, right? Na so we fit use override the default css wey we don put for the variant. Now wetin I go like na say make this our button get icon, because you go get some button wey go wan get icon. So as a senior man, right, you need to prepare that, right, so that everybody wey dey follow you, other members of your team, they fit add am if they want to, right, depending on the UI wey dem send you. So how we go use do that? So wetin we go do na to come inside this our button first of all and redesign here. So our button, we get this, right? So I go just duplicate this side, right? Then I want make make it be icon, right? So I save that, right? Now we dey see this thing like this, so e no make sense, right? So make we go inside this our variant, right? In our default, make we give am flex. So if we give am flex, e go align well. Okay, good. But we dey see space here, right? If I fit come here and say I dey give am gap of 2, right? E go create space, but problem go dey. Make I show una the problem. The problem na say if I come here now because I wan make this thing be like so dem go pass in the icon wey dem wan pass. Any icon wey dem wan pass, dem go pass am here. So to do that, we'll first of all go prepare am for our interface. So I'll come here, I go say icon. Make am optional, right? So that if you like, you get the icon, e go still work. If you no get the icon, e go still work. So inside this our button now. So rather than us putting this thing as icon, we go put this. So if I do this guy go start to shout. But remember say inside this our button interface we get icon, right? So I go come here, I go say icons, right? So if I save, this shouting go go away. Now good, this thing dey like this, e make sense, right? But we dey see space here, so this thing no dey center, so our alignment here dey very bad. How we go use solve that problem? To solve that problem, wetin we go do na to come inside this our variant and remove this gap wey we put here. So make I remove that gap wey we put there. Then we'll come inside here. So why this guy dey show? So let me go back to my interface. This is fine. Okay, no problem. This will be sorted very soon. Okay, so now we don't get this, right? Okay, so now this thing good small, but I feel say small space still dey. Okay, small space no dey again, but just to make everything make sense well, right? So I go come here, then I go say call back take, and so we go say if icons dey, right, make this thing take a margin right of 2, right? Else if there's no icon, nothing. So if we save this now, everything should be fine. So that's good. Now let's test this our icon. So the icon we go use now npm I react dash icons. So react dash icons, right? So once this thing install, we go fit work with them. So I go say npm from react icons, right? So wetin we will need na the ma. So I fit just use md, make I use people, right? So md people. Okay, so first of all, make we test whether wetin we write dey correct. So we say md people. So make we save, and hopefully we suppose see that icon. Okay, so this has installed, and okay, good. So we dey see the people here, so that's good. Now the next thing we go do, because of course no be here we wan put am, na for this icon. So make I just sort of like copy here, come inside this our page, come up here, paste that. So if I come here, you go see say this guy now get icon. I think say na icons we use. Make I look am well. So this is icons. Yeah. So this is icons. You can come inside here, and this is icon. So let me just put s there, save, and here s here, right? So now I fit say md people, right? Yeah, md people. So let me close. So if I close and save, so when e build, we suppose see our icon there. Okay, so I dey patiently dey wait. Beautiful. So now we dey see our icon. Now we no need this thing, so we just put that right to test our stuff. So now only inside they now supposed to this here. And I dey feel say exactly, I dey feel say my alignment no go align well, so and we dey see am here. So wetin we go do na to come here, and I go just say ITC. Okay, so since that's no work, so items to be center, right? So that everything will align properly. Okay, so makes sense. So that is it, right? So if you come inside, of course, I no like this green color. I just put am there so that we fit see wetin we dey do. So make I remove am. So if you come inside, right, change am. If you get icon, you add icon. If na wetin no get icon, you no go use the icon, right? So na your choice, right? Okay, so the next thing we go look into now na form. But it go make sense make I end am here, then immediately we go start the form class, right? Thank you.